Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have Sagittarius, another great reading. We do, right? And so, we have the sun, Sagittarius, and the world here. And, these are not the same sun and the same world. Over here, the little baby who rides, I don't know what he rides, a horse, I think, I'm pretty sure, but, who looks real happy, right? So much hope for the world because he's, or for his life, he's a child, right? Here he has grown, right? And he must be eating good food and doing exercise because he's looking real good, Sagittarius. And the world is here. And the dancer, she put on some clothes. She said, God, why should I give it away for free, right? So she put on her clothes and she stepped out of the wreath, right? This is like the wreath of glory, basically. But she stepped out of that, or victory. And, and her wands are down, right? She usually has like a wand and she's dancing and things. But so these are cards, these energies are a little bit different. And the little vampires are here today, Sagittarius, right? They are. There's an older one here, right? And whenever I see this kind of stuff, it's interesting. The artists are real good because her skin looks smooth, but you could just tell that she's older. And nothing wrong with that because, I'm in the club, right? I'm in the OC club, right? But I would never wear these dresses. That's what kind of cracks me up. I'm like, hell no, right? Just, yeah. But she's in her library or study, right? Yeah, some people have, now they just call them offices, but that's where people used to go. Usually they were people with some money, right? They, the man would go in his study or the woman. And, and maybe they were, they were some type of white collar worker and they'd go in there and, work on they'd work at home, bring some of their work home, things like that, right? And creators also have kind of studies or studios, whatever you want. But here's the books here. So she's read a lot of books, yeah, and readers are leaders. They sure are, right? Yeah, the more books you read, the more worldly you will become. I would say more than going to, whatever they're trying to sell over there at the schools, right? And so, not saying that education's not good. It's not really what I'm saying. It's a deeper conversation, right? But here, this knowledge, here she stands, Sagittarius, and she's looking in this book, but this is study, learning, and education. Somebody learned here, Sagittarius, the hard way. I feel like they did, right? Yeah, maybe it's taken them a long time because once again, she's like, I don't know, in her 50s or something, right? And so we have hope. And this is anticipation and bright prospects and wish. So this is the first card here, and, with the vampires. And she looks kind of sad, but she's holding out. She's holding the candle and, she's hoping that her wish is going to come true. And the skulls are behind her, like, something already died. And she looks like she's afraid of another death, right? So whoever this is, let's move the camera up and straighten it out. Yeah. Whoever this is possibly is afraid there could be a death, right? Probably their own, right? I don't mean their own like they're really going to die and, right? And their family needs to know about their death. I don't mean that. I just mean that, somebody's afraid that this will be over. Yeah, somebody doesn't want this to end with you. No, and I don't feel like you have seen this person in a while. Maybe you have, but it doesn't really look like that. So let's have a look here at the sun, where the little boy grew up. He did. He's holding the sunflowers, right? And incidentally, the word personality, that just means that it is based on your sun sign, right? And so it's just showing, basically, when you see these words like that, if you take a moment to think about it, these people have been in charge forever, believe in astrology. They have been or believing in this forever, but, they'll tell you that they don't, and it's taboo and forbidden. Of course, they don't want you to have the powers, right, and the knowledge. Let's see what it says here. And here he is. Time passed. The child grew into a beautiful young man. He still raises the sunflower high, proving that he is the incarnation of prosperity and abundance. Yeah. I think I'm going to give me some sunflowers. He is standing in front of the field, which is full of sunflowers with a godlike, beautiful appearance. Unlike ordinary people. Okay, he will now decide his own path and will stand in front of many people in a much mature looking way. Okay, somebody wrote this who is still learning here. He hopes that blessings and peace will shine evenly like sunlight on the earth while informing and distributing the flower to more people. He may have become a shining sun himself. Somebody has something to declare to you, Sagittarius. That's really what this is. And this is about somebody they want a new path with you. Yeah, we heard about that. And here's the World card. And here, as I said, the dancer has stepped out. She put her clothes on. She did. She's more mature too. Well, maybe not, but let's have a look at her. And she thinks that even the part that she felt free before is a restriction and leaves everything. Your person's leaving something, Sagittarius. Yeah, they are. They're leaving something. And they don't want it to end with you. It's pretty clear in this reading, right? The batons and laurel wreath are left behind. Yeah, they don't care. They left their, whatever they're leaving, their house, their apartment, maybe their partner. But this is her. She wants a new life or a new world, right? And there are times when people voluntarily go into trouble, right? By themselves. It would be hard for others to understand why they have chosen to abandon the better conditions, but everyone has their own reasons. Your person's leaving something, and I'm saying this because these oracle cards are here, right? I don't have your tarot cards yet. They're leaving, and the reading could be switched. It could be you. They're leaving something, and people are wondering. They could be wondering, like, well, why is he leaving or she leaving when it looks like it's abundant here, things like that, or it looks good, or I thought they were happy, or something like that. But somebody loves you and they want to be with you, and they are afraid, Sagittarius, that you're going to go Sag on them, or you're going to go vampire on them, or you're going to do something here, right? And so let's see what it is here. Let's see what else they have. There are numerous things in the world that one cannot understand without experiencing them yourself, or oneself, rather. It is not because she didn't count her blessings. She can't experience the various aspects of life if she enjoys only the rich background she has been given from birth. Okay, it doesn't have to be something from birth because, most of us were not, given the silver spoon. If you were, then, I feel like it's good and it can be bad too, right? But, which is another conversation. But here, I feel like this person's living in some type of abundant situation. She's ready to make a new start, which is worth enough to change, to exchange everything she has, right? So, your person could be actually exchanging, right? Running over to the mall and saying, I don't want my life anymore. I want to be with Sagittarius. That's really what's going on here. Here, your person has hope, Sagittarius, and they look unhappy, though, or sad, their wish isn't going to come true. And they have been anticipating, right? Yeah, anticipation is making me wait. And that was Carly Simon. If you guys don't know her, if you're young, you're thinking, who the heck's that, right? Here's the knowledge card where the woman stands, the vampire, right? And, she has a big long braid here. Wow, yeah, kind of like some older ladies do, right? And it looks like she just had shorter hair. And she's in her study, as I said, and she looks like she learned something here, definitely with all these books, but and she's wiser. But what she learned here, I feel like somebody learned, your person, that whatever they have done has not, it's like an awakening, but it's a hard lesson to learn. That's what's going on here. And I feel like this person is leaving whatever they have to be with you because they have so much hope. Here's the hunter, and here's, we're back to the young vampires here. And this is aggressor, tracker, and provider. I feel like, this person is, they could be watching you because we have prey over here, stalked, invaded, and watched, right? And here's the skeleton, and she's, and he's behind her. Your person's probably watching you, either on social media, I don't know if you're there, but they're watching you. And it would make sense if they're watching you, Sagittarius, because this person loves you and they want to be with you. And so maybe they're trying to find out if you're with somebody else. They could, right? I mean, I would, if I would, and that's not, that's just being smart, right? Yeah. And so there is a belief that in order to have what we feel we need or want or desire or are told we must have, we must track it, hunt it, and sometimes kill it. Okay, nobody's trying to kill anybody here, but there is a death here. There's an ending for your person, I believe. But the hunter, this talks about somebody who really wants something, and they won't be happy until they have it. Yeah, your person here is in that space. There's a part of you that feels this falsehood, that in order to become something, there must be a death of which you will be the cause. That's what they think here. So, these words are to be kind of interpreted, right? We don't live exactly by the book. Oh, okay, let me figure this out, right? No. That there is a competition and a need, and that you can have only what you long for if somebody else can no longer have it. Well, this person wants you, and of course, they don't want you to be with somebody else. No, right? Because this is real love. This is a little bit of obsessing, but I feel like it is obsessing because they miss you, and I feel like they're giving something up, and they are concerned that you may not want them back. They probably done something, because this knowledge card shows the mature older vampire, and she has learned. And most likely, through the school of hard knocks, Sagittarius, right? And everything transforms. That's what this is about. This person wants a transformation. Yeah, and they are on the hunt for you. They are, and they're watching you to make sure you're not with somebody. I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you're posting that you and your husband went somewhere, your wife, they're like, oh, gee, I feel like this person might really suffer here. This person thinks that what this talks about, Sagittarius, is them giving everything up. Like, they want this at all costs. They don't care if they're giving up their abundant lifestyle. They don't care if they're leaving somebody. This person loves you, and they want you, and they feel like they belong with you. That's really all this reading is. And there's a great learning here, but it's almost, it would be a travesty or a tragedy if this person never learned. Or I would say that they're going to see this as a tragedy if you don't take them back. Pretty sure here. And here we have the narrow pathway, the rainbow blessings. Yeah, Sagittarius, this sounds so sweet. Like for little kids, rainbow blessings, right? It does. And the stepping into power. So the narrow pathway, this is tread thoughtfully. So they're coming to be careful what they say. Yeah, they're coming, or most likely, and they're coming very carefully. Yeah, they are, because here's this really skinny, narrow bridge up in the middle of, Mount Kilimanjaro, which is in Africa here, and so, they could fall to their death, right? They could. Blessings are showering your life, and, they're showing the rainbow here, but this person, like, it's outside. This person has to step outside of their castle or whatever and follow this path to come get you. And that's where they are. They're on this path somewhere to come to you. Stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. They are stepping into their power, Sagittarius. And, when we see that kind of energy, it's possible that this person was not in their power before. They were in their scaredy cat, energy, most likely, right? Yeah. It's interesting how we see this older vampire, right? Yeah. And so, Mrs. Vampire here, right? Or, Doña Vampire, right? Senora Vampire here. Whatever her name is, she's reading that, and she just looks like she got to this page where I feel like this person really learned that they either made major mistakes, or they were immature, or they married the wrong person. There's some type of major hard lesson. Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn, right? Kind of like when your mom tells you, hey, wake up, because the price is too heavy if you're getting yourself into trouble. I remember I told my son, I go, what your friends are, they're not. They're losers. I didn't say that they were losers, but I go, if you hang around with dogs, You wake up with fleas, and he always remembered that, and he's doing really well now. But for a while, he goes, "Thanks for telling me that." Yeah, yeah. And his friends now, many of them are not in a good place. The bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, Ace of Swords. This is power. This is power. This is knowledge in this reading. This is a new beginning. This is clarity, focus, and it's respect. In this reading, this sword, it talks about respect. This person respects you. And in a way, they're saying to you that you're right in this reading. So Sagittarians like to be right, sometimes to a fault. I know this because I am one, right? Yeah, I had to pinch myself, or not pinch myself, but kick myself and say, Denise, stop doing that, right? So here we have the Ace of Cups. With it, we have the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. They want a new beginning with you. They want change and growth, and the butterflies are here with the wands. Interesting. We have two aces together and the beautiful Eight of Wands here. The Five of Pentacles is here. They're leaving behind something here. That's what I said. They're leaving something out. And here we have the Three of Cups, and this is to reconcile with you. This is a very clear reading and a simple reading, yet it is very deep. Yeah, it's deep because these vampires, Sagittarius, yeah, they want to suck your blood, right? Yeah, they do. I feel like they want to suck more than that, but hey, you could be saying, stop being X-rated. Let's see, we have the King of Cups, Sagittarius, and let's go ahead and get what do you call this? Let's cut the deck, right? Let's cut the cake. You guys know that song? It's very cool. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is reversed. The Hierophant, the Two of Swords. The Fool is showing up here. Yeah, definitely this person is on their way. As I said, they're already on this path to you. Now, only you guys, well, maybe you guys don't know what that means, right? But what step? For everybody, that path will be different. But I feel like they are leaving something behind, and they're trying not to look back. Like, you know what? I need to look forward, because I need to tread thoughtfully with Sagittarius, because Sagittarius might throw me off the bridge here. You see this bridge? I feel like that's what they're worried about. So let's see. And okay, Sagittarius, in the heart of the matter, the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, reversed. I feel like there's a third party ending here. For some, your person could be giving up some type of abundance here. Six of Pentacles reversed, like they're not getting their fair share. Maybe they're losing money, right? Here's the King of Cups. Maybe they're a water sign, but they could be, we have the Fool, Aries. The Hierophant is Taurus, and, the High Priestess is water sign. Pisces, Scorpio. Here's Leo, right? And Judgment is Scorpio. Yeah. So, Sagittarius, something's definitely going on here. The Two of Swords has been put in the past. What you want is, you want this adventure with them, or you want them to be courageous, or you want them to take a chance. There is a chance here, and they feel like, especially for them, whoever's doing this, treading thoughtfully, and whoever has all this hope, I believe, and they've learned and grown, right? And, this World card, it spoke about, where the dancer stepped out of the wreath, right, of glory, kind of, and she dropped her wands. This talks about somebody who feels restricted. And there's a lot of abundance, but they go, I don't want to be here anyway. I want to go be with Sagittarius. Yeah. And maybe you guys are older because of this kind of knowledge, right? Anybody could learn, though. And so let's get another card in the heart of the matter, and we have the Knight of Cups. Here they come, Sagittarius, with their cup. And they have a message for you, of course, because he's got his wings here on his helmet. Now, it's possible they're traveling, right? Like they don't live close to you. This person knows what they want. The King of Cups knows what he wants in love, right? One time I heard one reader say that the King of Cups doesn't know. I would never say who it is. It's a great reader. Yeah, she's very dynamic. She has a big presentation for her channel, and yeah, it's a big presentation. And so So it's not any little kind of fly by night or no, no, no. But she said that the King of Cups doesn't know. I'm like, what? Every king here in their own element is in control of their element. Now, if you see them in the reverse, or, with a bunch of terrible cards, possibly. Here's the Hierophant. And this is coming into play, or what you should focus on. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person's ending something, as I have said. This could be coming into play. This could be, here they come. They really believe in you, so they're ending something. This person also, whatever they have done, Sagittarius, to you, I don't know what they have done. Maybe they threw the book at you. You guys remember that expression? It's kind of like when you get in trouble with the law. We're going to throw the book at you, right? But this person really believes in this. This could be saying they want to marry you as well, because there is deep love here. So I could understand that. And let's see. Let's get the biddy cards here because they match the deck. And so we can have all the cards, right? And let's go ahead and get another card coming into play for Sagittarius, please, or what you need to focus on. We have the World card. Look at these. Wow, these are endings, new beginnings. And this is what you need to focus on. I feel like this is the end of a marriage. Yeah, and somebody's leaving something abundant. Now, this isn't for everybody, but it is for some. Because remember with the World card, that she's leaving some abundance, and everybody else is going, why would you do that? Because this is love. The Two of Swords is what you are putting in the past, or what's in the past. Here's the Empress. I feel like you could have been the third party Empress here, or like you put this in the past. This could be saying what you should leave in the past. See, these tenses and kind of, past, present, whatever, should do or whatever. But that is kind of up to you here. But this really energy is saying that I feel like in the past you didn't know what was going to happen. Like, my hands are tied, and you could have been the third party Empress. She's the number 3, right? It doesn't have to be. You could have been their wife with a baby, possibly, right? The Empress. I mean, for some of you guys, it could have been a man. It's just somebody who is. It doesn't have to be. It's typically a female energy, but in a general reading, you can't kind of pick and choose that really so much. Because the gist of this card, the main gist here is that there's somebody very nurturing and beautiful and creative and loving, right? Especially nurturing and loving, right? Yeah, exactly. So you could have been really, you didn't know if they would nurture this, possibly. And here is the Fool, and this is what you want, and this is what's helping you. So this means that this person has the courage. And we know they do because we have stepping into power here. You are strong beyond measure. And, he's outside in the snow at night, Sagittarius. So is it the snow? No, it's not snow, but it is night here. And he's leading these people. This person is coming with power. And that's what you want. No wimpies, no wimpy wallies, please. And here we have the Queen of Cups. And so this is helping you. This person loves you, and also this is what you want. You want a new adventure in love. Yeah, and here's the Lion, or the Strength card, confirming their courage. And this is in the near future. Page of Cups. Here they are, bringing you this news here. Here they are, and she's hugging the Lion. This card sometimes talks about patience. And, patience in love means, when you really love somebody. Because, there's plenty of songs, especially in Spanish, where we say that I can hear the patience in your voice. And I know there's a song I actually, think of right now by Juan Luis Guerra. And he says, I hear the patience in your voice. Like, I know you love me. It's really beautiful, right? And so, she's loving this Lion here. He's loving her back. This person is coming to tell you that like they want to work with you, that they care and they love you, and there's some type of there's tender love here in this reading. Yeah, there is. So as your advice, Sagittarius, here is the angel, and this is judgment, and this is rebirth. And here's the Five of Swords. Yeah, this energy here is like, this is a defeat, a victory and a defeat here. This talks about an ending, like, and it's down here by the Ten of Swords. And also, this is how you're being affected. And what I mean by that is that you have a rebirth because there has been some type of a defeat here. And that's what's going on here. And I feel like people are gossiping about this person for some. Like, why'd you leave so-and-so? Right? Here's the Hangman. And this is how you affect this person. And you have caused them to sacrifice something in their life. You have caused them to awaken, right? Especially with Judgment here too. Two of Wands reversed. And you have like taken them off their path. Because the Two of Wands is about a path forward, and here it is reversed. I feel like you have kind of, you put them at a crossroads too, Sagittarius, one that was difficult for them. Yeah, this reading's clear. There's like all this subtle energy here. And in your hopes and fears is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. It's reversed. And you have the Death card. The Seven of Pentacles reversed, this could be your fear, right? You're hoping, you're fearing they're not going to invest in you and there won't be another ending. You may know here, Sagittarius, that this person is either ending something. It's possible because there's a major transformation here. With every death, there is always a transformation, right? But I feel like you are kind of, you could be actually hoping that they're no longer investing in some other situation, right? And that's fine. We're all human, right? Because if you love this person the way they love you, Sagittarius, and I feel like you do most likely here, it's completely worth it. Yeah, completely worth it. Because these are blessings that are showering your life, and this person has learned. I feel like they learned the hard way. I feel like they went and they made another life with somebody else, and now they're like, oh, screw this, right? And here's the High Priestess in the outcome, Sagittarius, and it's with the Ace of Cups. We already saw that over here with the bigger cards. Here's the brand new beginning in love, and the Ace of Swords is here. And so, here, this is in the outcome. Maybe they're Pisces or Scorpio, but this is somebody who has a hidden motivation in this reading. For some of you guys, you don't know that this person's coming out of nowhere. And for others, this is somebody who's trusting their intuition here. Just like, I know Sagittarius is my psychic partner or my cosmic partner. I know that. So we're going to end the reading and go to their extended, Sagittarius. And we're going to have a tarot spread on them. We are, right? Much like this one. A little bit different. And and calling out, all about them, of course. And we have an oracle spread on them. And their first card in the oracle spread, Sagittarius, is hope. So they have hope here. They do. And crossing them, this will be a 10-card spread. We have 3 cards here. And crossing them is knowledge. So this knowledge, Sagittarius, they're hoping, they have big wishes here. She's sitting in the dark with her candle going, oh my God, I hope this works out for me. And challenging your person is knowledge. It's supporting them because this is a hard lesson to learn as the challenge. And as the supporting energy, it is, they've learned. So, it's really important to learn in your life, right? It sure is. It's, if you reach your deathbed and you're, 98 and, you're laying there and go, I should have went to be with Sagittarius. Oh my God, that is a tragedy, right? Here's the Hunter, and this is why it's all happening. This just is about like, I have to have you, basically. Yeah, and this is very masculine energy here, but, could be somebody, could be a woman, right? Why not? And so it's going to be a 10-card spread. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. They're all super affordable. I have the link below in the description box. And yeah, this person has been afraid to come forward for a while, I'm pretty sure. And they are stepping into their power. I feel like they had to muster this power, Sagittarius. Yeah, they probably looked in the mirror a million times and said, I am powerful, right? They work, right? Those affirmations, and right? Thank you so much. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.